Bring her closer. What are you?
Alina Starkov, assistant cartographer, Royal Corps of Surveyors.
We were attacked, only 2 markers in, and then there was a searing light.
Is this true? Can you summon light?
Is this my life now? Hunted wherever I go?
That's why I'm traveling with you.
They're that scared of you.
I think they're more scared of you. You may well be the first of your kind, but we've always had a name for you. For what we hope you can do. Let us just make certain. Your sleeve. Please. I'm going to ask you again. Were you tested as a child?
We hid. We were different enough already. Didn't want to be even more alone.
You are Grisha. You are not alone.
Am I a prisoner?
All of Ravka is. Until you and I banish the fold.
You're asking me to do something I didn't even know I could do 3 days ago.
Do you believe I brought you here to make a fool of you? Just keep your focus on me, and you'll be fine. She is Alina Starkov, the Sun Summoner. She will change the future. Please, call me Alexander. What do you see?
Someone's version of me.
Or perhaps the real you has finally emerged.
I'm just not sure I understand where this road leads.
I do know how you feel. When I was a boy, I used to run away and hide here. Once I realized that I was a descendant of the most hated Grisha in Ravka, I'd come here, throw a coin, make a wish in the fountain, that I could be anyone else. I have devoted my life to undoing the great sin of my forebearer. But I'm never seen as the solution, only as a reminder of the problem.
I'm your solution. Only if I fail, they'll turn on me.
If you believe anything, now call the sun. Believe I will not let that happen. I shall be right by your side. You and I are going to change the world. Alina, I have been fighting this war alone for so long. I've buried so many good soldiers, friends.
You are not alone.
I've been waiting a long time for you.
I've always felt like an outsider, but now I finally feel like I belong. And not that I just belong here, but to something greater. That we can offer Grisha and Ravkans hope for the future.
That means a lot to me, Alina. You mean a lot. To everyone. Not many people surprise me, Miss Starkov. You look lovely, by the way.
You look like you needed saving.
You know who you are. Her name is Alina Starkov, and she will bring liberation to us all. You were perfect.
I don't know where it came from.
Came from everywhere. For you. Sure. What is it?
Marie and Jenya were attacked in the fitting room. Alina was the target.
I'll leave my guards outside until I return.
I'll be waiting.
I'm trying to save you from living the rest of your life as a slave.
If we go back and we'll find General Kerrigan, I'm sure he can help.
I'm trying to save you from Alexander. He intends to expand the fold and use it as a weapon. That's what he created it for in the first place.
The Black Heretic created the fold.
Child, Alexander is the Black Heretic.
He told me he wanted to make the country whole again.
He's had centuries to master lying to naive girls. Did he tell you how lonely he was? Give you a glimpse of the wounded boy?
Give me the stag, and I'll have my healers safe.
No!
I am a man of my word. Heal him. He was only protecting Miss Starkov. Do you know the only thing more powerful than you or me? The two of us, together. Together, we can end all wars. We can protect our own. Is that not what you want? You are special. You do know that. I would have thought you of all people would understand what it's like to live in hiding for fear of being murdered simply for being. It's why I built the little palace in the first place. Everything that I have done, everything that I have ever done has been to make Ravka safer, to make Grisha safer.
Do you think Jenya was safe when you placed her under the King's watch?
I never intended for it to be the blight it's become. Or for men like the King or Zlatan to exploit it for their own gain.
You put this collar on me to exploit my power for your gain.
For us. To help us conquer the fold together. You cannot do this on your own. And neither can I.
You could have had this. All of it. You could have made me your equal. Instead, you made me this.
It's just you and me now, Alina. And we are all we need anyway.
You may have needed me, but I never needed you. You don't care who suffers, as long as you win.
Fine. Make me your villain. Like calls to like, Miss Starkov. You think you know who you are now because you've suffered for a moment. You won't truly understand the depths of your soul until that suffering leads you to sacrifice. Are you willing to sacrifice that which is most precious to you?
Why drag us back to the past?
The past informs everything. It is the wound that will not heal.
Your past is the reason for all ruin.
Yours makes you think you found a family with your orphan friend. You think you found a future. You will only grow more powerful, and he will only grow old.
You envy our love.
Love. I do know what you feel when you're with your tracker.
I doubt that.
The loneliness. The growing understanding of your unique situation.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It will never fade, Alina. it will only grow worse. No matter how far or fast you run, you will come to accept that it's you and me. There are no others like us. Understand there never will be. Alina!
Is this how you justify your actions? Your loneliness? A wound that won't heal?
You've yet to see the full shape of things, my Alina. You live in a single moment. I live in 1,000.
You're already dead.
You're alive. Such power. You've grown stronger, my Alina. I know you like no one else ever will. I will be waiting for you with open arms. Sweet dreams.
You're not real. Get out of my head.
Why must you be so difficult? I'm only doing this because I care about you. Let me help you. I'll be back for you. I have no intention of hurting you.
Forgive me if I don't take you at your word.
I was always honest with you about the things that mattered.
Like creating the fold?
Your obsession with the fold is naive. Come with me. We'll rule together, side by side. I promised that you and I would change the world. I intend to keep that promise.
That is never going to happen.
I have seen what you truly are, and I have never turned away. I never will. Can they say the same?
They're not the ones obsessed with power and control.
Power must be controlled. You refuse to accept that you and I are the future. And now I'm going to have to force the issue.
Threatening innocent children. Look at what you've become. What you've always been. The black heretic poisoned by Merzos.
I will strip away all that you know, all that you love, till you have no shelter but me. Run.
Alexander, you seem surprised to see me.
I am. But perhaps I shouldn't be. I should have known you'd prove to be an apt pupil.
I realized you were right. I was meant for more. You were the first person to see me as I truly am. First to help me realize what I'm capable of.
And what about your tracker?
Mal doesn't understand the power growing within me. There are no others like us, and there never will be. I'm finally starting to understand that.
How touching. I almost feel bad for what I have to do now. I understand things about power that you've years yet to learn.
It's not all about power, though, is it?
now, you know sacrifice.
Beyond anything you've ever known. And look what it did.
Indeed. Look what it did. You have my sympathies for what comes next. When you realize that what you've done solves nothing. The world doesn't need a saint to protect it, Alina. It needs a monster. Soon you will have no equal. The years spent alone will grind you down. They will harden you. Who will be there to save you?
I will save myself. Your legacy is already written.
Stupid what?
You can't control them, can you? You can't control any of it.
I thought I could control it all. Once. Find peace. But for a moment, I swear I did. A little saint.